I have spent the last 3 years on the same survival world, but I've never really shown that survival world around. So I'm going to be starting a new series where I'm going through my survival world and just showing you guys what I'm doing. Today I'm going to start one major project that I've kind of already started, but only slightly. But first I just wanted to quickly show you guys around. So let's jump straight into it. This right here is my house that I built probably around 2 years ago, and it's pretty nice. There's not a bunch of stuff inside of it, but it's pretty good. I have a storage system, and I have a little cow pen and some random junk and my bed and my diamonds. That's about it in there. I'm gonna fly up and show you guys that I don't have any fireworks. Okay, let me go again. Oh, I don't have any gunpowder. Okay. Looks like we'll do this whole thing on the ground. Let's hope we get enough from this one creeper. 7 gunpowder. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't see any creepers. There we go. 21 rockets. Now I can show you an aerial view. Oh, it doesn't look very good from here. This right here is my house from the top view. It's basically finished. There's a few things that aren't finished. Like there's stone right there, here. Yeah, this whole window isn't finished, but that's been sitting there for like 2 years and I just haven't bothered doing it. It's probably never gonna get done. And then after my house, the next thing I built was this village, and this is definitely not finished. I'm always expanding this thing. This thing is probably never gonna end. This thing started out as a little shop area where you could purchase things that I would sell and then for diamonds. The thing is about any server that has diamonds as its currency, let's say for logs, you're gonna be purchasing, let's say 4 stacks of logs for 1 diamond. But what if you only need 3 stacks of logs? Then you have to pay an extra quarter of a diamond for a stack that you don't need. Well, I thought this was an issue, so I created a system called credits. These are credits. This is the machine that you get your credits from. You place a diamond in right here, and then you get right in your inventory 40 credits. Here we go. So now with those 40 credits, you can go into a shop and you can go, I want to buy a trident for 20 credits. And you go in here and you place in 20 credits. It automatically starts being taken away and you grab your trident, for example. I'm gonna need to go in the back and actually retrieve those credits now. So the other thing along with credits are my pass system. And my pass system is a monthly subscription that's 1 diamond a month. And you gain access to all of my farms and a few other different things. And this pass system actually is closely related to the big project that I'm going to be building in this episode, or starting in this episode. It's a very ambitious project, and I'll get to that a little later, but I'll give you a sneak peek. This is the entrance. Anyway, this monthly subscription also gives you access to my loot box system, which is right here. You put in your pass, which is actually, mine is over here. Let me retrieve that. You put in your pass into here, and then this starts filling up with random little items. I definitely did not get a super lucky one here, but this isn't the main focus. This is more like a little side thing that you can also do. Now you might be thinking, hold up, who would purchase these? And that's where me saying that this is my survival world gets a little misleading, because this is a survival world that is shared between most of my family. We all play on it, but I definitely put in the most hours to it. So other members of my family can purchase credits and they purchase passes, and it's pretty great. Now it's time for a speed round. So as I already said, this is my house. This right here is my iron farm. It isn't working right now because of the some update. I don't know. I haven't bothered fixing it because I have so much iron just lying around. When I run out of that iron, then I'll probably go and fix it. Or I'll just replace my beacon with emeralds. This right here, I hop in here, is my villager trading hall. They have different villagers here. Some of them have since gone missing. I don't know why they're doing that, but it's kind of annoying. But I can get like unbreaking and looting and mending and all those types of things. Is this my mending villager? Yeah, I don't know why I don't have a sign up here, but mending and all those types of things. This right here is my potions area with all my different potions. This is my super smelter. This is another family member's shop, this right here, because I also let my family members sell stuff using the credit system, I give them 1 diamond for every 45 credits that they get, which is 5 more, which is like what? Like, I don't know. It's way less than 30% Apple. I think that's everything. So the one thing that's left is this, which, as I said before, is my big project that I'm working on. And I've just started it, and it is going to be very big. If you saw season 7, I believe, of Hermitcraft, you will know that there was a game called Decked Out, and I was very inspired by that game. And why am I not moving? There we go. My W key wasn't working. I was very inspired by that game, and I wanted to take that, and I was originally going to make a very similar game to Decked Out, but I then started to get into Hypixel Skyblock, and from there, my few brain cells started to come up with ideas. What I'm doing is a sort of mini game, but sort of like large game, where there will be a hub area that will connect you to various different sort of mini Decked Out maps that are all like a single theme, if you know what Decked Out is. If you don't, Decked Out was a game on Hermitcraft made by Tango, which had you stealth around this very large map, and it was all built in survival mode. And you got a little compass that pointed toward a lodestone, and you had to go and find that lodestone and then retrieve some sort of like item that you would then run back with, while avoiding a ton of different mobs that were placed in there, because you went in with absolutely nothing. So you didn't really have any way to fight back against the mobs. So that is my general idea, but I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna add some Hypixel Skyblock ideas to it. So you're gonna be able to go to multiple different maps. All of these different maps have a very specific purpose. One might be for combat, another might be for stealth, you know, different kind of purposes. And so if you go into the combat one, you'll be able to, let's say, fight different mobs, probably zombies, and I'll use a zombie spawner that I found. You'll be able to fight these mobs and get, let's say, rotten flesh. And then you'll be able to come back and sell these rotten flesh for some sort of like coins, or I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use, but something along those lines. And so you can get these coins, and these coins will let you like level up easier or something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna work, but somehow you are going to be able to level up with these coins, or maybe level up with the items that you get. And I've worked a lot of it out, but it's not super concrete. I've done a lot of redstone in test worlds. As I've said, I haven't really done a lot. So this area is what I've done. Plus, we hop down here. I have just blown up this area just to clear out a bunch of space, and I still have a bunch of TNT right here to spend blowing more of this area up. But this is the like work in progress. And that image that I showed you earlier, which looked like this, is what this inside area is gonna look like, what this main hub is going to look like. So I'm sure you can imagine how there's going to be the minecart rail going right here, and then another minecart rail going right here, and it's just gonna be really fun. And I'm hoping that it'll become a really cool little project. Well, not little project, gigantic project. So anyway, I'm gonna cut to a time lapse, and we're going to get this area here hopefully mostly finished. I'm hoping. The one thing, I don't have moss blocks, so it'll be finished except for the moss. And the glow vine things, I don't have those either. I'm waiting for a villager to get those, and not a pillager, what are they called? Wandering traders. A wandering trader. I'm hoping I can find them quickly because I really need them. Anyway, let's go to the time. We are finally done, almost 6 hours later, and I'm gonna show you guys what I've done. So let me just hop in this minecart and let's go. And this is what I've done, which isn't a whole lot for the amount of time that it took me. But this is the main hub area. Yo, my inventory's a mess. So this is all that's been done. Is this just a little area? It just ends right here. But through here is where people would go to talk to the different people and all of those types of things. So I'm really happy with this area. I think it's a very nice theme area, and I think it's really gonna convey the message of this whole sort of game thing. So I just wanna say that I think I'm gonna wrap it up right here. This was a good amount of progress for this video, and I think in the next video, we're going to go in this direction here, and we're actually going to expand and start working on the actual like mechanics of the game. So I can't wait for you to join me in that next video, but for now I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.